Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to InVideo. So in this class we are going to talk about the basics of InVideo and what exactly is this application. So let's start. So what exactly is InVideo? So InVideo is an online video creation platform that allows users to create professional quality videos easily. So when we're talking about professional quality videos, it's really high quality videos. So the way it works is pretty simple. You simply write down a text prompt, and what's gonna happen is that you will have a video that will be generated based on the text prompt that you have written. So a little bit like ChatGPT, where you write down a input and you have a text output or a picture that is generated. It's the same thing here. The only difference is that you will have a video that is generated, and not only you will have a video, but you will also have a voice over. So no matter the video, you will be able to have a video with stock videos, as well as a voiceover and a text that is generated. You can also have high quality, HD quality videos that are generated with InVideo. So it offers a wide range of templates, tools, and features designed to simplify the video creation process. So the video creation process is really simple. The more your text prompt is clear, the easier it will be for you to create a good video. So usually it takes me maybe 1-2 prompts to create a simple short video. I like creating shorts with this, with InVideo basically. So the short quality also is really impressive. So instead of spending, let's say, 1 hour to create a short that is about a certain topic, well, with InVideo you simply write down a prompt and a short will be generated. So this is an amazing tool for that. Finally, InVideo is suitable for creating various types of content, including promotional videos, explainer videos, and social media content. So no matter what type of video you want to create, InVideo is can help you to do that. So if it's short, it really creates amazing content. You simply have to write down one line. If it's more longer format videos, let's say YouTube videos, for example, you can do that as well and create videos of 10 minutes. So 10-minute videos. So this is also an amazing way that you can use the tool. So you can create YouTube videos on a daily basis with this tool, which is really nice. Now, how InVideo works. So as I said earlier, it's a prompt-based video creation. So you write a clear and concise prompt describing your video concept, and InVideo will generate a video based on your input. So you simply write down what exactly you want to generate. You have to be really clear. So you write down the subject of the video, you write down the duration of the video, you write down the type of voice that you want in the video, so a man, a woman. You want it to be energetic, you want it to be sad, you want it to be happy, it can be child video, it can be old person video. So you really decide what you want to put inside of your video, and it will create a video based on it. So it could be pretty much anything that you want. So for me personally, I like creating shorts of top 5s. So for example, top 5 restaurants in the world, top 5 hotels in the world. So this is a good niche that I like a lot, and you can use it as well for that. So we're gonna create this type of videos a little bit later in this course. So there is a customization option, so further refine your video with InVideo editing tools, allowing you to adjust text, images, audio, and other elements. So as I said earlier, you can have a video with pretty much any type of images that you want. So of course it's gonna be stock photos and stock videos, but you can pretty much have any type of stock video that is available. So for the audio as well, you decide what type of audio you want. So you want the person to be energetic, you want the person to be sad, you want a child voice, you want an old person voice, you want a man voice, woman's voice. So you really decide what type of audio that you want as well. For the music, it's the same thing. If you want a little music, no music, so it's really you who decides how exactly you want to work with all this. And what's cool is that it's one interface, and you simply have to communicate with it as the same way that you will communicate with someone. So there is an instant export and sharing. So once you're satisfied with your video, you can quickly export it and share it directly to various social media platforms and download it for other uses. So that is pretty cool as well. So once you have created your video, what's cool is that you can directly download it and upload it on other platforms. So if you want, for example, to create a daily video on YouTube, for example, you can do that. You can do this with InVideo. So this is really an amazing way to use the tool. Now, what can you do with InVideo? So you can create various types of videos. So first of all, you can produce promotional videos, you can produce explainer videos, you can produce social media content, and more using customizable templates and tools. Once again, when we're talking about templates here, we're talking about the interface. So there is no real templates where you will select. Well, you can use the scene by scene feature, but me personally, I just like to talk with the platform. So this is mostly what we're gonna do throughout this course. You can edit and enhance media. You can add and manipulate text, image, audio, and animation to create engaging and professional quality video. So you'll see, if you have never used this type of tools before, it's really impressive what you can create with it. And it's also amazing because you automate the video creation process. You can streamline content creation, so quickly generate videos from written prompt, saving time and effort while maintaining high production standards. So you'll see it's, well, instead of having a team creating you videos, or even you spending hours creating a video for YouTube, for example, you'll be able to generate a video with a simple text prompt that you will be able to write and then simply upload. And also, depending of the topic, well, depending of your niche, you can really create amazing videos in niches that there is not a lot of people that basically covers. So once again, I hope that you are interested by this product right now. So this will be the last class of theory. So in the next two classes, in the next class, we're gonna start, we're gonna create our account on InVideo. And then after that, we're really going to start working with this amazing tool. And you'll see it's gonna be pretty nice, all you can do with this amazing tool. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to creating videos with AI with the use of InVideo. So in today's class, we are going to create an account with the InVideo. So to be able to create an account, it's pretty simple. What I'll ask you to do is simply to open up the link that is at the bottom of this class. And once you have clicked on the link, you will be on a page that looks like the page right here. Once you are on this page, you will be able to create yourself. You will either be able to create yourself an account, or you will be able to log in to your account. So here it's pretty simple. You simply have to enter your email address, click on create account. They will verify your email address by sending you a code. And once your email address is verified, you will have access to InVideo. So what exactly InVideo looks like? So once you're connected, you will be on a page that looks pretty much like this. So it's a black page. And on this page, we're gonna talk about it in the next class where we're gonna create our first course. But this is really the first page where you will have access to InVideo. So it's really straight to the point. It's really simple how to use it. Now let's talk about what exactly you will have access to with your free account. So if we go into our memberships, so here you will probably be on the free version. So the free version will give you 10 minutes of AI video generation per week, which is 40 minutes per month, which is a good way for you to pretty much start out your journey in the video creation. Once again, it will give you also 4 exports per week, which is pretty cool as well. So it's really a good way to start out with the AI video creation for pretty much free. And if you want to make TikToks, well, it's pretty simple. you'll be able to generate one TikTok per day easily. So 1 minute short or TikTok or whatever. So it's gonna be 1 minute per video per day easily. You will be able to generate that. Well, it depends of what exactly you want your niche to be. But if you want to make shorter videos, the free account can work well for you. Otherwise, you have the Plus account, depending on what exactly you're looking for. But once again, for this class, we just need the free version. So this is the version that we are going to work with. After that, here you'll have the home. You'll be able to clone. Well, this is if you want to clone your voice, of course. If you want to create a video, it's gonna be right here. So we are going to create a video in the next few classes. Don't worry about that. And we have, as you can see here, there is a lot of workflows and plugins. Once again, we are going to talk about all of them a little bit, well, in the next class. Basically, as you can see, there is some predefined workflows, but we can create workflows that are a little bit more personalized to our needs. And this is what we're gonna do in the next few classes. So for now on, you should have an account on the platform. In the next class, we are going to create our first AI video. So that's it for this class, guys. And see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to creating your own AI video with InVideo. So in this class, we are going to create our very first video with the InVideo, and you'll see how we are going to process. So we're not going to use the workflows that are here. We're simply going to write down a text prompt right there. All right. First of all, before we write down the prompt, it's important to understand that there is two models. There is the old model that is right here, which is the AI V1, and that is the version 2. In my opinion, the version 2 is way better, and also you have way more. Well, you can say way more things inside of your prompt. So if we check out the version 1, as you can see, you can only type 3,000 characters, which is, well, a few sentences. But with the version 2, you can write, you can type up to 25,000 characters, which is, well, way more than just a few sentences. All right, so for the purpose of this video, as I said, we are going to write down a text prompt. So pretty simple. Let's create a 1-minute YouTube short with a, let's say, dynamic voice. So you decide the type of voice that you want to use. And let's say that explains how to cook a pizza in 5 easy steps. So please take note, once we have created the video, well, it will take a little bit of time for the video to be generated. So usually it takes a few minutes for it to be generated, but you'll see how it will look like at the end. So once you have written all this, what you can do is simply click on the generate button right there. If we click on generate, so what's going to happen is that the video will be analyzed at first. The creation process has not started yet, so it will think, and then it will ask you to select a few things. So if you want it to be dynamic, if you want it to be a little bit, well, you will see when it's all going to be ready. And then after that, you will load the creation process of the video will start, and this is where it will take a few minutes. So here you go, you can select what you want. You have food lovers, you have, well, first of all, your audience. So busy cooks, DIY enthusiasts. So look and feel bright, inspirational, clean. You have platform where you want to post your videos. So YouTube, YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels. So you really select it. And then you click on the continue button. I already did it because, as I said, it takes a little bit more, well, it takes a few minutes for the video to be generated. And, well, we don't want to spend a few minutes waiting for it. So you'll see what it looks like. So when you click on the continue button, the video that will be generated will be something like this. So as you can see, this is a 57-minute video and it's all AI generated. So let's watch the video together. So the video bugs a little bit, of course, But as you can see here, the whole video is generated with AI. So what's cool with this is that nothing here, well, I can change pretty much the whole video, but it's all generated with AI, and it took the program just a few minutes to be generated. Now, if I want to modify this video, how will I proceed? It's pretty simple. You can click on the edit button that is right here, and you can pretty much change everything that you want inside of this video. So if I want, for example, to modify the media that is used, in this case, all the pictures that are here, it's pretty simple. Let's say I select this picture right there. I can just click on the three buttons here, and I can select the duration of this picture. So here it's, well, not picture, but of this video. Here it's only 6 seconds. I can make it longer, I can make it shorter. If I want to add my own media or my own videos, well, my own stock video, it's possible. You can just click on the button right here and you can add your own stock video. Let's say here, for example, I want to look for a pizza video. I can do it, so I can just go here and write down pizza. And here we go. I will have various videos that will appear of pizza. So as you can see, there is a lot of stock videos of pizza that appear, and I can easily upload them directly here on my video. So this is a really cool thing that you can do. Also, you can edit the whole script. As you can see here, we have our script, so I can edit pretty much everything from it. So this is our whole video. I can change the script. I can change the narrator speed of talk. So here, for example, it's 1.1. I can make it a little bit faster, a little bit slower. So there is a lot of things that I can do. Well, I can pretty much change everything that I want inside of this. This is why it's pretty cool. Last thing, I can edit the music as well. So there is a music library right here, so I can select the music that I want to use and I can edit it. Also, if I don't want to edit it this way, what I can do as well is I can just write down I can just edit it by writing down a command right there. So this is another really cool thing that I can do with this tool. So I can come here and write down, I don't know, change current stock to a video drone shot of a forest, for example. Well, it's not possible, but I can do things like that. And then I can click on the generate button, and all the changes will be applied. So I can, for example, translate this video in another language. So you can do it right here, for example. So it's possible to do that as well. So this is pretty much all the things that you can do with this amazing tool. So this is the first video that we have created, so you can play with it. In the next few classes, we are going to create some other videos, and you'll see what you can do with all those videos. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to InVideo. So in today's class, we are going to talk about how exactly you can write a good prompt. We are going to write a good prompt for a video generation. We're gonna generate a video, and we are going to see what the video will look like. So as always, we are going to generate 1-minute videos for the purpose of this course and you'll see it's gonna be pretty nice. So let's start. So the way we are going to write prompts, I divided it in 5 steps. So what I'm trying to say by a prompt, it's basically going to be the sentence that you will write. So we're not gonna write a prompt in one sentence, we're gonna write it down in a few sentences. So the first part of our prompt will be defining what we want. So in this part, we want to determine the desired duration of the video. So we're going to talk about how long the video would be. And the type of platform that we are going to that we are going to work with. So YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, etc. Then the step 2 of our prompt creation will be defining the topic of the video. So basically it could be, for example, the best, a list of the best coffee shops in a certain place. A video about, I don't know, about the Rocky Mountains, a video about space, or things like this. Of course, it's gonna be a little bit more, with a little bit more details. Then once you have the topic that you want to talk about, you want to have a list of things that you want to be included inside of the video and things that you don't want to be included inside of your video. So list specific elements you want to include and things that you don't want to include. So types of images, clips, key messages, etc. It's more, let's say for example, you want a list of, I don't know, the best coffee shops in New York City. Well, a video about the best coffee shops in New York City, for example. You want to say to the AI to talk only about coffee shops in New York City and exclude all coffee shops from other places of the world, because this is a video about coffee shops in New York City, for example, once again. So this is for step 3. Now for step 4, you want to talk about the voice and the music that will be used inside of your video. So once that we have our duration, the platform that we want to work with, our video topic, and the things that we want and don't want inside of our video, we want to describe the type of voice that we want inside of the video. So it's gonna be the tone, the accent, the gender, pretty much everything that is around the voice of the person that will narrate your video. So you can write down the type of accent that you want. You can, you decide what type of voice you want. And then you will specify your preferences based on the music that you want to use. So the style of the music, the intensity of the music, for example. So those are all things that we are going to include inside of our prompts. The last thing will be, do you want subtitles inside of your video or no? So if you want to have subtitles in your video, you can add the subtitles and the language of subtitles inside of your video. So for the purpose of for the purpose of this course, I have of course created an example. So this is a perfect prompt that this is the type of prompts that I personally use when I generate videos. I try to make them as complete as possible. So if we divide this prompt in various parts, so if we start, the first element will be defining what we want. In this case, it's create a 1-minute YouTube video. Define the topic of the video will be the step number 2. So it's gonna be about the top 5 cities in Canada. So top 5 cities in Canada. We want a video about this. Then the part 3 will be explain what you want and don't want in your video. So I want to talk about Canadian cities only. So as you can see here, I want to talk only about Canadian cities. So automatically it will exclude all other cities from other countries of the world. Then the part 4 will be talk about voice and music. So in this case, I asked the AI to use a dynamic male voice and use engaging music. And finally, talk about your subtitles. I wanted to add subtitles to the video. All right. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna go inside of our AI tool. And what we are going to do, we are going to basically write all this down. So as I said earlier, we are going to start with the first part. So it's going to be create a 1-minute YouTube video. Now about what? It's going to be about the top 5 cities in Canada. So right now this is the second part of our prompt. So define the topic of the video. Then the third part, so what exactly I want in my video. So inside of my video, I want to talk only about Canadian cities. Then what type of voice and music that I want. So this would be the fourth part of our prompt. So I wanted to use a dynamic male voice, use engaging music. And finally, the last part, so we want to talk about subtitles. We want to tell him to add subtitles to the video. There we go. So this will be basically the prompt that we are going to use. So as always, we are going to click on generate a video. Then it's gonna take a few minutes for the video to generate. And here is the video that will be generated. So once we have our video right here, this would be our, well, the video that we had. So what I propose for this class is actually watching what we have received. So I'm not gonna run it here. I have actually exported the video, so you can export it by clicking on the button right here, and you will have the video directly on your device. So if we look what it gives us, there we go. So as you can see, the video is pretty much very high quality. And I can guarantee that all the cities are the right cities since, well, I'm in Canada right now. Great. So as you can see, what we have created a video 100% with AI. And as you can see, the quality is, well, it's really high quality. The video is ready to be posted on, well, a blog, on YouTube, on Instagram, or whatever platform you want to work with. Of course, you can play with the music, you can play with the voice of the narrator, so you decide pretty much what exactly you want to add or delete from the video. But this is basically how you create a prompt inside, well, how you create a good prompt, well, a good video prompt, sorry, to be able to generate a complete AI video in InVideo. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to creating videos with AI. So in today's class, we are going to talk about how to create a descriptive video. So basically a video that will, not necessarily a tutorial video, but really a video that will describe something. Well, it could be a tutorial, but it's more a video that will describe something. So the way I decided to, well, not decided, but the way I personally do it, I divided it in 5 parts to make it as easy and understandable as possible. So let's check them out, and then we are going to write down our video. So the first thing will be identifying, well, how to write down your text video. The first thing will be identifying your audience. So in our case, we need to first of all understand who our audience is and what kind of content they will find valuable. So in this case, let's say we're gonna make a fitness video. Well, this is the example that I wanted to use. But we want to know who is our audience in order to create a video for them. So you will proceed pretty much the same way as if you are the one that creates the video, not just writes the text prompt. So in our case, since we are going to work with a fitness video, what I can propose you is having our target audience that will be beginners that just want to start working out. So once again, our audience will be beginners. Then tailor your video topic to meet their interests and needs. In our case, the interests of the person, they just want a simple and effective workout tips, motivation and guidance, and well, just more knowledge in order to start training. So this would be for our example in our case. The second part will be defining your objective. So as I said, it's going to be pretty much the same way that we are going to proceed to create our prompt for our video as if we are going to create a real video. So what is the goal of the video that we are going to create? So in this case, the purpose of the video is to provide beginners with, well, with something, so with actionable steps and tips to start out a training routine. So this can be like one of the objectives. What will be also the key message? So whether it's educate, inform, entertain, or promote, having clear objectives will guide your content creation. So another thing, we'll need to have a key message. So in our case, what can be the key message? It can be, for example, starting to work out can be easy and enjoyable with the right approach and mindset. So this can be our key message. The next thing will be research and planning. So if you are creating yourself a video, of course, you're going to do the research. Once again, you want to give the clearest prompt as possible to the AI to have an interesting video. So once again, you are going to perform a little research. So in this case, as I said, it's as written here, conduct true research on your chosen topic, gather relevant information, facts, and visuals that will enhance the quality and credibility of your video. So in our case, we're going to gather information about our topic. So we're gonna look for beginner-friendly workout plans, expert advice, motivational tips. So really some basic researches. And visual elements. So we want to find, if we, for example, want to use other images, so we can find images or videos demonstrating basic exercises, motivational quotes, and progress tracking. Once again, this is really if you want to create, if you really want to modify the video inside of the AI, you can do so. If you just want to generate the video, you can do a basic research about the topic, see what your competitors do, and see if the video is, the video that will be generated will be as much a good video as their video. The next step will be writing a clear and compelling script. Once again, here the script, especially for this video, we're not gonna write a complete script. We want really to write a basic script, which means we'll have an introduction, a main content, and a conclusion. So we'll write it down directly inside of InVideo. So draft a concise script that outlines the key points you want to cover. Ensure the script is engaging, informative, and easy to follow. So you can do it in two ways. You can do it, when you write down a script, you can do a script and a prompt, or you can just do a script, all right? If you're doing just a script, in this case, we're gonna use a little bit more advanced features with the InVideo, where we'll just write down our script and generate a video strictly based on our script. So it's gonna say word for word what we have written inside of our script. In this video, it's gonna be a little bit, in this class, it's gonna be a little bit different. What we wanna do, we wanna create a basic script for our topic. So a simple script. And we are going to combine it with a prompt. So we'll combine our little script with a text prompt in order to have something that is interesting, all right? So the last part will be creating a strong prompt. So writing a detailed and specific prompt that includes the main idea, key points, and any specific visual or audio element that we want to include inside of our video. All right, so the way that we are going to create the prompt will be based on what we have learned in the past class. And for the script, it's gonna be a little bit different, but it's gonna be pretty easy to do since we're not gonna write down the whole script, all right? So let's jump inside of InVideo. The first thing that we are going to create, that we are going to write down will be our script. So as I said, we'll divide it in three parts. So we'll have the introduction, we're going to have the main content, and finally we are going to have the conclusion. And here we can start the redaction process of our script. So you can write pretty much the same thing as me. So what we want the model, how we want our video to be divided. So for the introduction, we want to briefly explain the importance of working out and setting fitness goals, for example. Then we're gonna have the main content. So inside of the main content is just a little sentence where we are writing down what we want to have inside of our video. So let's say outline simple exercises. Here we can give examples, so like walking, jogging, body weight exercises. What else we want? Tips for consistency and staying motivated. There we go. So this will be our main content. And finally, for the conclusion, once again, we want to have a great finisher. So we can, for example, encourage viewers to start their fitness journey and remind them of the benefits of regular exercises. There we go. All right, so now we have our introduction, we have our main content, and we have our conclusion. So this is the little script for our video. Now, the important part is actually writing down our prompt. So in this case, what exactly the prompt will be? You can pause this video and try to write down a prompt based on this thing. Once again, the prompt has to be on the same format as we learned in the past class. All right, for those of you who have written the prompt, we'll do it together right now. So once again, here, we don't want to have long format videos. Once again, it's gonna be, in this case, a 2-minute video. So what we can do is just write down, create a 2 minutes YouTube video. It's gonna be about what? So the first part is a 2-minute YouTube video about how to start working out. So what exactly we want to talk about in our video? So what are the do's and the don'ts inside of our video? I want to talk only about beginner friendly exercises and motivational tips. So what type of voice we want? So in our video, use an encouraging female voice and uplifting music. And finally, we want to add subtitles. Add subtitles to the video. So this is basically what our, well, not our prompt, but what our description will look like. So once again, once it's done, you can just click on the generate video. And what's gonna happen is that you will have a video that will be generated. So this is the video that I received with our with our text prompt. So I'll try to run it.
Hey everyone, are you looking to kickstart your fitness journey but not sure where to begin? Don't worry, I've got your back. Let's dive into some simple steps to get you moving and motivated.
So as you can see,
first things first,
the video is pretty much quality. Yes, it bugs a little bit, but once again, you get the point of what the video will look like. As always, if you like the video, you can just click on the export button that is right here, and you will be able to export the video. Once again, we're doing short format videos, but you can do it in well, a longer format. So instead of being 2 minutes, you can make it 30 minutes, for example. Well, maybe not with the basic account, but you can make it way longer based on your needs and based on what exactly you want your niche to be. We're gonna talk about it in the next few classes. So that's it for this class. You can practice a little bit what we have just learned, and yeah, so we'll see you in our next class. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to creating videos with the InVideo platform. So in today's class, we are going to talk about how we can create a TikTok video. So to be able to do that, we are going to use pretty much the same 5 steps that we have used in our past class. Well, what exactly I'm gonna do after the end of the video, I'm gonna post the video that I will have generated of this class at the end of this lesson, since we had a little bit of bugs when I showed you the video at the end. So I'm just gonna basically export it and put it at the end. I'm gonna do this for all the videos throughout all the course. So this way you'll be able to see the video that I have been able to generate and export and compare it with the video that you have. All right, so as I said, in today's class, we are going to create a TikTok video. So to be able to do that, how exactly are we going to proceed? So we're gonna use the same 5 steps. So we'll have our identification of the audience. We're gonna define the objectives of our video. We're gonna do a research and planning. We're gonna write a script, and finally, we're going to write a strong prompt. So for the purpose of this class, what I propose you is to create a video about break dancing. So how to start break dancing, for example. So for our audience, who exactly will be the audience of our video? So our target audience will be beginners who want to learn breakdancing. So once again, we make content for beginner people and people who are just interested by breakdancing also. The interests, it will be simple and effective breakdancing tips, motivation, guidance to get started. So really something for people to be interested in breakdancing and starting out breakdancing, for example. Now, for the step 2, defining our objectives. So what exactly are the objectives of this video? So our purpose here will be to provide beginners with actionable steps and tips for starting to learn breakdancing. So just to give them the basics on how to learn this cool sport and what exactly they can do to start it. The key message of the video is learning breakdancing can be fun and accessible with the right approach and mindset. So just to show people that it's not as hard as they think it is, and that anybody can learn how to do break dance. Now, for the research and planning part. So as I told you in the last class, normally the research and planning, well, especially for longer videos, maybe not for TikToks, but longer videos, you should really go and do a good research about your topic. But in our case, we are going to divide it into parts as always. So we're going to gather information at first. So the first thing that we want to do, we want to look for beginner-friendly breakdancing moves, expert advice, and motivational tips. So what exactly I mean by this is really go and check out your conference, your competition. So check what your competition is doing, and you can see what works for them, what doesn't work for them. Take what works, don't take what doesn't work, and then you can adapt your video based on what you see. Next, visual elements. So you can find images or videos demonstrating basic moves, motivational quotes, and progress videos. So this will be important if you really want to personalize your video as much as possible. So inside of InVideo, of course, you can do this, but in our case here, we really want to write the best prompt possible. And the last 2 steps will be as always, so writing a clear script and creating a strong prompt. So this is what we're gonna do right now. So if we jump inside of our InVideo platform right here, once again, we are going to have our little box right there, and we are going to write our script. So pretty simple. What exactly will be the script of this video? So as always, we're gonna divide it in 3 parts. So the introduction, we're gonna have the main content, and finally the conclusion. So here we go. All right, and now we can start writing it out. So for the introduction part, what exactly we want to have in the introduction? Let's say we want to briefly explain the importance of having fun and setting goals in break dancing. So just as an introduction. Now, for the main content or the main part of our video, what we want to have. So here we want to outline simple moves. So what type of moves? We can, for example, have the top rock, the 6 step, and the freeze. Tips for consistency, and also want to talk about motivation, so staying motivated as well. So staying motivated. Great. And finally, for the conclusion, what we want to do, we want to have an opener where we tell to the people, well, practice on a regular basis. So I'm gonna write it down. So we want to encourage our viewers to practice regularly and remind them to the benefits of learning how to break dance. Great. So now we have our 3 parts, our script divided in 3 parts. The next step will be creating a good prompt for our video. So if you remember the format, the prompt format that we saw inside of our course at the beginning. So we want to have our timing. So in this case, it's going to be a 1-minute TikTok. So we want to create a 1-minute TikTok that will be about, so it's going to be about what? About how to start break dancing. What exactly I want to do? So I want to talk only about basic moves and motivational tips. So nothing else. What type of voice that I want? So in this case, I want a dynamic voice. So use a dynamic voice and engaging music. And finally, we want subtitles in our video. So add subtitles to the video. Great. So once we have created all this, what we can do is simply click on the generate a video, and you will be able to have a video that is generated. So as you can see here, I have my video. So once again, I can maybe run it for a few seconds.
Start with the top rock. It's all in the added.
So as you can see, this is pretty much our little video that have been created. So don't worry about it. I'm gonna export it and you will be able to see it in the next class. And this way you will be able to compare what you had versus what I have received as an end product for what we have just generated inside of this video. So once again, don't forget, so try it out. We'll see, and you'll see what the result is. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to creating AI videos. So in this class, we are going to talk about how to create a promotional video with the InVideo platform. To be able to do so, we are going to use the same 5-step process that we used in our past few classes. So you'll see it's gonna be pretty simple. So for the purpose of this course, what I can propose you is to, well, use a business that will be called Wash Expert. It's a car wash business, and we are going to create a promotional video around this business. So once again, as you remember, the 5 steps that we are going to use will be, first of all, the identification of the audience, the object definition, research and planning, writing a script, and finally creating a strong prompt, right? So let's jump right into it. So the first thing for our little car wash video will be identifying the audience. So who exactly will be the audience of our business? It will be, for example, car owners looking for high quality car wash services. So people with a car that need a car wash service. The interests, it's going to be quick, efficient, and throughout car wash services, value for money and customer satisfaction. So this will be the important aspects of our business, if you can say it this way. So what is the objective of our video? So the main purpose will be to promote the Wash Experts car wash service and attract new customers. So this is the name of our business, of course, Wash Expert. I don't own, disclaimer, I don't own a car wash business. It's just for the purpose of this class. So what is the key message of our video? So Wash Expert offers top-notch car wash services that ensure that your car looks pristine and well maintained. Now for research and planning. So when you're creating a promotional video, in this case, it's a little bit more important to do some researches and to make it as personalized as possible. Once again, since we are learning how to create the perfect AI videos with prompts, we're gonna focus a little bit more on the script and the prompts. But it's important to do a really good competition analysis. So first of all, we're gonna gather information. So as always, we're gonna highlight the unique feature of Wash Expert, customer testimonials, and special offers or packages. So the customer testimonial is really important. So we're gonna add it inside of the video. Also, if you have, for example, a sale that is ongoing for your business that, I don't know, it's a car wash business and you're like, okay, I'm having a discount this week, $10 for a complete car wash, for example. So you can add it inside of your promotional video. Then after, visual elements. So we want to include high quality footage of the car wash process, before and after shots, and satisfied customers. So our testimonials. Now, the next step will be writing a complete script, well, a compelling script. So to be able to do our script, once again, we're gonna divide it in 3 parts. So once again, we're gonna go with the introduction first. Then we're gonna have our main content. And finally, we are going to have the conclusion. In this case, well, for this promotional video, what I wanna do is a video that will be 2 minutes long. So let's start with the introduction. So what exactly we want to put inside of it? So we want to introduce our business. So introduce Wash Expert and briefly describe the services offered. So this will be our basic introduction. Then for our main content, what exactly we want to have in it? So we want to showcase the car wash process. We want to emphasize the quality and efficiency of the service. So we'll write it down. So we want to emphasize the quality and efficiency of the service, and at the end we want to include customer testimonials. And finally, for the last part, we want to have, well, inside of our conclusion, we want to encourage viewers to visit Wash Expert, so not car wash, so Wash Expert, and to mention any special offers or discounts. There we go. So now we have our script that is pretty clear. What is the last step? So if you remember, the last step of our video creation will be the prompt creation. So in this case, we are going to write our prompt in the same format that we have learned before. So we want to create a 2-minute promotional video. So for what exactly this video will be, for my car wash business. It's called Wash Expert. There we go. So what exactly I want inside of my video? So I want to showcase our high quality process. I want to show customer testimonials and special offers. All right, so this is what I want inside of my video. Next step, what type of voice and what type of music I want. So I want to use a professional and friendly voice and uplifting music. And finally, I want to add subtitles to the video. So there we go. So now we basically have our little script that we have written, and we also have our prompt that we have written as well. The next step will be, as always, to click on generate a video. And then what's going to happen is that we are going to have a video that will appear right here. Once again, it's maybe not a 2-minute video. You can ask it to make it a little bit longer here. So this is the video that has been generated for me. Once again, it's not, I didn't put it in high quality. So what's going to happen now is that this video will be basically at the end. Well, it's going to be at the beginning of the next lesson. So you'll be able to see it and compare it as we always do for those, well, for the videos that we have. So that's it for this class, guys, and now you know how to create a promotional video with InVideo. And see you in the next class where we're gonna learn the next few things that we can do with InVideo. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to AI video creation. So in this class, we are going to talk about creating a long format video. So the way that we are going to proceed is with the same 5 steps that we have proceeded in the past few classes. So you'll see it's going to be pretty interesting. So let's start. So as I said, the steps that we are going to work with will be these same steps. So first of all, we're going to identify our audience, define our objective, research and plan, write a script, and finally create a prompt. So for our long format video, the video that I'm planning to make will be 10 minutes. Of course, you can make a longer video, a shorter video. It's really up for you to decide. But since it's a long format video, I decided that 10 minutes can be a good timing for the video. The subject of today's video that I decided to work with will be about the Amazon rainforest. So it's an interesting subject, and it can be an interesting niche as well. So what exactly are the information that we need? So first of all, who will be the perfect audience for our video? So the target audience could be nature enthusiasts, students, and people, for example, that are interested in environmental conservation. So basically people that are interested in nature in general, and that can be interested by the Amazon rainforest. So the interests of those people, of course, will be information on biodiversity, ecological importance, and conservation challenges of the Amazon rainforest. Now, for the video objectives. So the purpose of this video, what exactly would it be? So it's a more descriptive video. It's gonna be a documentary type video, if we can call it this way. So the purpose will really be to inform and raise awareness about the importance of the Amazon rainforest and the necessary conservation efforts that are put in place currently. The key message, so the rainforest is crucial for biodiversity and the health of our planet, and it's imperative to protect it. So it's really about talking about the importance of protecting the Amazon rainforest in this case. So for the research and planning part, so we will have, well, for the gather information part, once again, if you really want to do a complete video about the topic, you can just look for information about this. So you can, for example, research data on biodiversity, ecosystems, indigenous tribes, current threats, and for example, deforestation. But once again, here we're really going to focus on creating our script and our prompt. So for the research part, this would be the information that you can go and look for. And of course, looking at your competition, what type of long format videos they are making, especially if you want to go in the more documentary niche. Visual elements. So as always, we're gonna find images or videos of wildlife, floral landscape, rainforest, local community. So all videos that can be associated with our subject. Once again, this is really if you want to modify the videos that will be generated. Now we will write a clear, compelling script, which is the step 4. All right. So as always, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on our InVideo application here, and we are going to create our script in a few steps. So once again, we're gonna write down our introduction. We're going to have our main content, and finally we are going to have our conclusion. Once again, if right now, well, since we did a lot of classes of this, you have a little bit of practice. What you can do is really, well, pause the video, try to write down your own elements, and then come back and see what I have written down. So let's start. So first of all, for the introduction part, what exactly we are going to put in the introduction. So we want to introduce the Amazon rainforest and its importance. So we'll just write it down. So briefly introduce the Amazon rainforest and its global importance. Great. Now that we have our introduction, the next step will be the main content. So what exactly we want to talk about inside of this long format video? Once again, you can do it in the format of chapters, so chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. But in this case, we want to keep it really simple and straight to the point. So we're just gonna summarize our content in maybe 2 or 3 sentences. So in the main content, let's say we want to explore different aspects of the rainforest. What we want to explore, so such as its biodiversity, role in climate regulation. We want to talk about indigenous tribes, and all the current threats. So, and current threats. So the biggest one is, of course, deforestation. So what we want to include as well, we want to include expert interviews and testimonials from local people. So those are the things that we want to include inside of our video as well. Now for the conclusion, what exactly we want to add inside of our conclusion? We want to emphasize the importance of conservation and suggest actions that viewers can take to help protect the Amazon rainforest. So basically we end with a call to action at the end of our video. All right, now that we have our introduction, we have our main content, and finally we have our conclusion, the next step will be, as always, to write our prompt. So in this case, we're gonna use the same prompt format. So the way we're gonna write it down is gonna be like this. So create a 10 minutes long video about the Amazon rainforest. So what exactly I want to talk about? I want to talk about biodiversity, So biodiversity, ecological importance, indigenous tribes, and threats, like for example, as I said, the biggest one would be deforestation, so deforestation. What type of language that we want, so use an engaging narrative voice. And what type of music, so we want a soothing music. And of course we want to add subtitles to the video, so add subtitles to the video. Amazing. All right, great. So now we have our little prompt that has been written right here. Once again, this is a little bit a longer video format. So once it's all done, what you can do is simply click on the generate video button. And what you will have here is a 10-minute video. As you can see here, it's 9 minutes 48 seconds that will be generated about the Amazon rainforest. Once again, I'm gonna add the video at the end of this course, so this way you will be able to see it, well, and probably in the next class. So this way you will be able to see what exactly I have, and you will be able to compare it with what you have as a video. So once again, this is how you create a little bit longer format video with the same technique that we have used to create other video formats. So as always, that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to AI video creation. So in today's class, we are going to talk about how you can convert your blog into a video. So for the purpose of this course, what I propose you is, well, if you have your own blog or you have a blog that you want to work with, you can do so. Otherwise, you can use my blog, which is virtualskills.ca. You can see it right here. And you will have access to dozens of different interesting blogs about technological topics. So once again, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna select a random blog. So let's take this one for example. And what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna use it in order to create a video for this blog. So how exactly we are going to proceed? So pretty simple. First of all, we are going to go back inside of our InVideo app, which is just here. And what exactly we are going to use? We are going to use the script to video that is just here. So we're gonna click on it. Now, what exactly we wanna create? We wanna create a video. Now, inside of script, what we wanna do? We wanna add our blog. So we're just gonna take all this, select it, copy it, and paste it right here. And as you can see, we have our complete, well, we have all our blog right here. Now the next step will be all the settings. So what we want to do right now, we want to add some background music. So in our case, what type of background music we want? So we want a smooth background music, smooth, relax. We want, well, for the background music, we want it smooth and relax. Then after that, for the voice, let's say we want a male voice. And here you can select the type of accent that you want. So as you can see, there is various accents that you can select. So let's just say clear American voice for the narrator. Then we do want to add subtitles. So yes, we want to add subtitles. I do want to use a watermark test. So in this case, we can add a watermark if we want to. For the iStock as needed, so you can select if you need iStock, if you don't need iStock. So we'll just write down use iStock as needed. And finally, here you want to select use YouTube audio library only. So well, there is some others, but we'll select just the use YouTube audio library only. Once it's all done, the next step that you want to do is pretty simple. You just click on the continue button. And here we have our script that is generated. And then what we want to do is simply click on generate a video. Or what we can do as well, if we generate it like this, what it's gonna do is it's going to create us a video that will be really step by step about the script that we have just written. Otherwise, we can just ask it to create a summary of this blog. So we'll add a little description here. So this is my blog post. Make me a 2-minute video summary of my this blog post. There we go. And now what's gonna happen is that we are going to have a video that will be generated. That will be a 2-minute video summary of my blog post that is right here. All right. So this is pretty much how you can turn on a blog directly in a video. So the last step will simply be to click on the generate a video button. And as always, what's going to happen is that we are going to, well, it's going to have the analysis part. We will have to select what type of video that we want to create. And then after that, we will have a complete video that will be created for our blog. So you can try it out with my blog, you can try it out with your blog, you can try it out with pretty much any text that you want. And it's a really good way to transform your text into a video in a more dynamic format, if we can say it like this. So as always, I will post the video that will be generated in the next class, so you'll see what it all looks like. So yeah, as you can see here, professional, inspirational, YouTube. So we can just click on continue and it will generate us the whole video. So as I said, I'm gonna post pretty much the end content of this video in the next class. So you'll see what it looks like and you will be able to compare what is my outcome with your outcome regarding the transformation of a blog into a video. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to AI video creation. So in this class, we are going to talk about how you can translate a video from English to another language or from another language to English. So you'll see it's gonna be pretty simple to do so. So the way that we are going to proceed, well, the first step will be to create a video. So for the purpose of this course, I used one of the first videos that we have created. So it's the top 5 Canadian cities. So it's the video that we have created at the beginning of this course. Now, if I want to translate, well, right now the video is 100% in English. So if I play it, so as you can see, the video is 100% in English for now. Once again, I'm not gonna play the whole video. And my goal here is to translate the video in French. So there is 2 ways that I can proceed. So the first one will be to not translate it right now, just generate a new video and ask the AI to write it down in French. So we'll have a new video that will be 100% in French. Or what I can do also once the video is created is ask the AI to translate that video. So the way it's gonna work, it's pretty simple. We're gonna go here where it says give me a command. So I can go here and ask it to write or translate me this video in French. So what's gonna happen right now is that the whole video with the voice, everything will be, well, the voice, I mean, the person who is talking will start to talk with a French accent. So everything will be translated in the French language. So if we click on the generate button, once again, the translation process will start to work. And what we're gonna have is the exact same video, but this time translated in French. So if we play the first few seconds of it. So as you can see, it's pretty much the same video and it says the exact same thing. So the duration is pretty much the same. So this one, I think it's 1 minute and 12, and this one is 1 minute and 8 seconds. So since it's another language, normally, well, because of the translation, the person will talk a little bit faster, a little bit slower. The duration will vary a little bit. But besides of that, I already watched both videos, so I can guarantee you the translation is pretty good. So you can try it out yourself with some videos that you have generated. You can generate them in one language, then ask the AI to translate it into another language, and you'll see it works pretty well. So this is how you translate your video inside of InVideo from one language to another. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to AI video creation. So in this class, we are going to talk about one of my favorite tools inside of this platform, which is the voice recorder, voice duplicator, if we can call it like this. So basically, this tool allows you to record your voice and to, well, after submitting your recorded voice to the platform, it will use your voice inside of all the videos that you create. So you can basically ask it to use your voice inside the videos that are created. So to be able to use this tool is pretty simple. What you can do is simply go here and click on the voices plugin. Then, well, as you can see here, I have already recorded my voice. Then you will have to add a voice. So if you want to add a voice, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if this tool is premium or not. In both cases, I will show you how it works, and you'll be able to use it. So to be able to add a voice, it's pretty simple. You can just click on the add voice right here. Once it's all done, what you will need to do is simply follow the steps that you see right there. So you can submit a recording of at least 30 seconds. You need to mention those things and, well, use high quality equipment. Trust me, if you don't use high quality equipment, the voice will not be as good as it really is. So to record your voice, pretty simple for those of you who are using a Windows, what you can do is simply go on voice recorder here on your search bar. And once you have searched voice recorder, it will look like this tool right here. Then the next step will be creating a recording. So in this case, the recording should say what you see here. So I'll just take it out. It should say, I give InVideo AI permission to use. So basically, it has to say everything that is right there. And then you just need to talk for 30 seconds in order to have your voice created. Once your voice is created, in order to use it, so really important, it has to be smaller than 10 megabytes, so the file size of your recording, and also it has to be more than 30 seconds. If not, it's just not going to work. So those two things have to be respected. And well, three things. You need to say what's here. If you don't mention what's written there, it's not gonna work as well. So really important, those three things have to be respected. Now, let's say that you want to use your voice in order to generate a video. So it's really simple. You just click on the button use here. And what's gonna happen is that you will have inside of setting, use my voice, voice 1, so yes voice, which is me. And then you can simply write down your text prompt as it is. So let's say it's gonna be something really simple. So once again, I'm not gonna write the prompt structure that we are using. So just a 1-minute video about why we should work out. So I have already generated this video, of course. So you can just click on the button generate here. And what's gonna happen is that you will have a video that will be generated as always. So as you can see, the video is right there. I will try to run the video for a few seconds.
20 minutes a day can transform how you feel and think. So, lace up your sneakers and let's make today the day you start your journey to becoming your best self.
So as you can see here, once again, we have my voice inside of this, this platform. So once again, I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing as I always do. I will put this video at the end of this class or at the beginning of the next. So you'll be able to see what it looks like when you use your own voice. So it's
It's pretty much really impressive as a tool. So you can try it out and play with it, of course. And yeah, this is how you can clone your voice with the InVideo AI tool. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to AI video creation. So in today's class, we are going to talk about how to select the right video niche. So we're gonna cover pretty much everything that is around selecting the right niche for your video, how it works, different types of niches that exist, and yeah, so how you can select the right video category that you want to work with. So let's start. So first of all, we need to understand what exactly is a video niche. So it's a specific segment of a broader market that focuses on a certain interest or need. So it will just be one subject around hundreds of subjects, and even sometimes that subject you can go really deep inside of that subject. So let's say, for example, I want to talk about finances. Well, finances is a big subject, and let's say stock trading can be one piece of finances. Forex trading could be another piece of finances. Long-term investment could be another. It could be a complete piece that you can create content around it. So it can be, well, it can be around finances. It can be around pretty much whatever you want. So let's say you want to talk about nature. You can talk about seas. You can talk about I don't know, mountains. You can talk about forests. So there is a lot of really interesting big topics and subtopics inside of that big topic. So why exactly you need to choose a niche? So first of all, it will reduce competition. Yes, you will have competition as well, because of course there are other people that are making videos in your niche. This will be your direct competition. But if you start creating videos in different niches, what's gonna happen is that you won't be specialized in a certain category. So yes, you will have some views on your videos, but people won't necessarily look for you to some new videos because your videos are about different subjects. So you're not gonna become somebody known in a certain topic. You will just be someone who makes videos online. You will build a dedicated audience. So if you are specialized in a certain niche, you will have people that are interested about that topic in particular, and there is more chances that they follow you, especially if your videos are a little bit are higher quality. It enhances expertise and authority. So the more you publish content about a certain topic, the more people will start to follow you, the more people will be interested by your content, and the more you yourself will understand and know more about the content that you are creating. So you will have more expertise, people will come for you, more people will come for you because of that expertise, and you will have a certain authority in that field. Well, not authority, but notoriety is a better word. So some key considerations. First of all, it's important to be passionate and interested about the topic that you are treating. So let's talk about me, for example. I'm making online courses. So my online courses are about programmation, mostly about programmation, new technologies, a little bit of business. So those are all topics that are connected together and that interests me. So this is why I make content about those topics. So programming, I'm programming a lot. So this is why I like creating programming courses. Also, I like to teach, so I don't go too much in details. I keep it as simple as possible. So this course right here is about a product that I use, that I really like, that I really enjoy. And this is why it's also AI. So of course I'm gonna make content around it. So this is the niche that I chose. And the same goes for you. So you really need to be passionate and interested about the topic that you are presenting. So whatever that topic is, you can talk about the cities inside of the world, you can talk about space, you can talk about science, whatever, you decide. So you need to be interested by your topic. It must be market demand. So if there is no demand about your niche, well, you're not gonna get views. It's important to create something that people are interested about. So this is why it's important to do your research. Monetization potential. So also try to think about something that you can monetize long term. If you make videos, I don't know, about topics that are hard to monetize, well, it's gonna be a bit complicated.
But once again, when we're gonna talk about monetization strategies, you can pretty much monetize whatever content you are creating. It's just these monetization strategies will be a little bit different. So let's continue. So what are the steps to select the right niche? So first of all, you want to identify your interests and strengths. So make a list of topics that you're passionate about, so things that interest you, and assess your knowledge and expertise. So the most important thing is really have a list of topics that you are interested in. See the topics that you are the best in it, if we can say it this way. And start creating content about those topics. Well, with InVideo, of course. You'll see it's not that complicated. The hardest part is really to create content non-stop. It's not starting. Well, starting is hard. But once you started, you have to build a routine where you constantly create content. Research market demand. So it's important to look for competition inside of your field. If there is something that I want you to remember from this class, is market analysis and competition. So you want to use tools like, for example, Google Trends, or simply search the internet for content about the niche that you want to get in, or the topic that you want to talk about. And this way you can see what your competition does and how your competition get views around their, how they talk about the topic and how they get views and how many views they get. If you see that there is a lot of views and not that much videos about the topic, well, it's a good topic. But if you see that everybody's making videos about a certain topic and there is no views, well, maybe it's not a good idea. Once again, this is just some basic research tricks. Number 3, analyze competition. So once again, as I said a little bit earlier, it's important to analyze the competition. So you want to study successful channels in your potential niche. So you can check out popular YouTube channels around your niche. You can check out, if you want to go on TikTok, popular TikTokers around your niche. You want to do the same thing on Instagram, on Facebook. So on pretty much all the channels where you can publish your videos. You want to identify gaps and opportunities that might have been missed. So once again, if there are views in a certain niche and not in a certain, and there is no videos in a certain subtopic, or there are, I don't know, for example, let's talk about finances. There is a lot of views in finances, but and in forex trading, but there are, let's say, 3 videos about a certain trading strategy, and those videos have millions of views. You can make a 4th video about that subtopic. So sometimes it's a subtopic inside of a bigger topic that will bring you views. Validate your niche, so you can test content ideas. There is no bad things if you create more than one YouTube channel at once. So you can create 2-3 YouTube channels about different topics, test them, see how they work, see what works, what doesn't work, and then simply calibrate your the videos that you are creating. Engage with your target audience through comments and social media. It's not only about creating videos, you need to engage with your audience if you want to be able to build a community. Elevate long-term sustainability. This means that you want to ensure that the niche has the potential to grow in the future, not something that is temporary. So there are niches that are popular for a certain time and then they're no longer popular. Let's say, for example, TikTok challenges. So a certain challenge can be popular for a period of 2-3 weeks and then it's no longer popular. Same thing goes for, I don't know, many other niches. I don't know, maybe gaming. Sometimes there is a game that is popular for a certain moment and no longer popular for the rest of the time. The niche of, for example, Christmas songs. It's gonna be really popular when it's Christmas time, and when it's no longer Christmas time, well, it's not gonna be that popular. So it's important to evaluate the sustainability of your business and choose something that will be popular throughout all the year. Yes, sometimes you will have ups and sometimes you will have downs, but you want something that will be popular in the next few years. It's hard to predict what's going to happen in 10 years, but popular in the next few years could be interesting. So that's how you can choose the right niche for your video. Of course, as I said a little bit earlier, if I want you to remember one thing from this class is really competition analysis. So you really want to study your competition and understand what works for them, what doesn't work for them, and from that moment you will be able to have a successful video creation company with the AI generated videos. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of our course about the complete introduction to AI video creation. So in this class, we are going to talk about different ways that you can make money with your AI videos. So the goal here is really to talk about the basics of monetization and then talk about the different ways that you can monetize your, not your products, but your videos and make money with them. So let's start. So let's start with basically, with the basics. So what exactly is content monetization? So for the purpose of our video, so it's turning our InVideo creations into revenue streams. So we're creating content and we are making money with that content. So want to leverage various platforms and strategies to generate income as well. So there are many ways that you can do that. It's not only about putting videos on YouTube and making money like this. There are different ways that you can generate money with your AI videos. So why exactly you want to monetize your content? So let's all be serious. Nobody likes to work for free. We all want to learn new skills in order to make money at a certain moment from those skills. So this is why it's important to, when you start making content, starting already to think about a monetization strategy of our content. So a few points can be create a sustainable income stream. So if, for example, you have a job and you want to eventually replace your job, this could be, well, a potential income stream. Fund better quality content and production. Reward your effort and time spent on video creation. So all those things simply mean that it's a way to, well, it's important to get paid for your hard work. It could be to reinvest in your business. It could be to reinvest in yourself. It doesn't really matter. So key considerations. Audience size and engagement. So larger, more engaged audience offer better monetization opportunities. So if you have a lot of people that like your video and watch your video, you will have way more potential clicks on your website, which is translated into way more potential purchases of your product. So it's really simple. It's like this. So you have a lot of people watching. You have a little bit less people clicking, less people that are buying, but since you have a lot of people that watch, you will have more people that buy. Content quality. So high quality, valuable videos attract more monetization opportunities. So of course, the more your video is quality, the more people will be impressed with it. Also, it's not only about posting one quality video and that's it. You want to post not on a daily basis, but post on a recurring basis. So you don't want just to post once and that's it. You want to keep posting. Platform suitability. So different platforms offer different monetization methods. So depending of what monetization method you choose, each platform will offer different opportunities. Some are better than others depending on what type of product or what exactly you want to offer in your monetization strategy. Now let's talk about a few ways that you can monetize your InVideo creation. So the first one and the easiest one will be the ad revenue. So this one can be done, well, as you can see here, join ad networks like Google AdSense, enable monetization on platforms like YouTube. So it's just taking your video and publishing it on YouTube. So this is really the basic of basics. So you can publish your video on YouTube and get some ad revenue. You can publish your video on Facebook and get some ad revenue as well from Facebook with Facebook video. You can create a blog website where you upload your video and work with Google AdSense, and the more views you have on your website, the more you will make money from your Google Ads account. So this is really the basic ways that you can make money with
with your videos. The second interesting way will be with sponsorships and brand deals. So you partner with brands for sponsored videos, negotiate deals based on your niche and audience size. So maybe not at first when you just start out, but this could be a certain a strategy that you can look for in the medium term. So don't worry, you don't need millions of subscribers to get your first brand deals. So with a few thousand subscribers, sometimes you will be able to get some brands that would want to work with you. Of course, they won't pay you, I don't know, $50,000 for a shout out of their product. It's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be way less at first, but the more you grow your audience, the more the sponsorship and brand deals will be worth money. Third way, affiliate marketing. This one is one of my favorites. Why? Because you can promote products no matter your audience size. Once again, those products have to be in your niche. And what's interesting is that when you start creating videos in a certain niche, automatically you can, you will have people that are interested by that niche. So they will automatically be there is more chances that they will be interested by the product that you offer if that product is linked to the niche that you are making a video about. So as it's written here, promote products and earn commission on sales, use affiliate links in video description and social media posts. So here, for example, as I said, the places where you can put your videos can be YouTube, can be Facebook, could be Instagram, could be TikTok, could be Pinterest. So there are many places where you can basically upload your videos, and by simply adding affiliate links, you have way more chances to generate a affiliate income from that. Next, merchandise sales. Create and sell branded merchandise related to your video content. Once again, here you want to have you want to create videos that are about a certain niche, and then you can create merch that will be associated with that product. So easy ways that you can make merch could be, for example, with Shopify. So Shopify offers you different ways that you can create merch. And it will be quality product, so you can check it out as well. So also some other merch could be, for example, mugs like this one. It could be t-shirts, it could be pieces of clothes. Once again, maybe not at the beginning because people will not necessarily know you, but the more you become important, the more it will be easier to basically offer your merch. Last one, creating digital products. So there are plenty of digital products that you can create. First of all, the product right now that you are creating is actually a digital product. So your video is actually a digital product. Yes, it's a piece of content, but it can also be turned into a digital product. When we're talking about digital product as well, we can talk about ebooks, we can talk about courses, we can talk about downloadable content, we can talk about InVideo videos. It can be pictures, it can be pretty much whatever you want it to be. It just has to be something that you upload online and that people can have access to. So you sell premium access to. So I wrote here Gumroad or Udemy. Of course, this is more for online courses, but there are many places where you can offer your product. So for example, if you want to offer ebooks, you can offer them with Amazon Kindle. For online courses, it could be with Udemy. For simple videos like we are creating right now, it could be on YouTube. So there are plenty of platforms where you can offer digital products. So basically, those are some methods that you can use to monetize your InVideo video creations. Once again, don't expect to make $1 million the moment you post your first InVideo video. Once again, it takes a little bit of time to create to have access to a lot of people, or to create a brand around your product, to create really a community. Don't expect it to be that it's gonna happen overnight. It never happens overnight. Well, it's really rare that it happens overnight. And so if you treat it as a business, it's possible to monetize it. Of course, it's not as easy as people might think it is, but if it's something that interests you,
of course, you can monetize your InVideo video creations. So once again, that's it for this part of the course. You can check out all the different monetization strategies that we have seen here. See the one that interests you the most and start out with this one, or you can even try them all and see the one that you prefer. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class, which in this case will simply be the conclusion and where we're gonna wrap up the whole course. So once again, that's it for this class, guys, and see you all in our next class. Hello, guys, and welcome to the last class of our course about the complete introduction to AI video creation with InVideo. So as always, I hope you guys liked the following course and that you have learned something new and interesting. So I really tried to create something that that interests everybody. So what exactly has been learned throughout this course? So we talked about different interesting topics throughout the whole course. So at first we had the introduction. I talked a little bit about InVideo. We created our InVideo account, so it was pretty simple. You just click on the link that was there and you created your account. Then we checked how we can create our first video with InVideo. We talked about the prompt creation, the right way to write a prompt, different ways that you can not only write your own prompt, but write really a complete description of what exactly you want. So we generated different types of videos. We learned how to clone our voice. We learned how to create many interesting things, and pretty much learned how to use that tool in all of its glory, if I can say it this way. And after that, we talked about niche, so a little bit more business. So selecting the right niche for your product, and finally selecting the right monetization strategy for you in order to make money with that product. So what are the next steps? So the next steps for you, so right now what I suggest you is really playing a little bit with that product, seeing all what you can build with it, and really learn how to use it as a tool, because that's an amazing tool to create videos for your business. Next thing is really to build a community around your around your video business. So basically, you can do it with YouTube, you can do it with your own website, you can do it on Instagram. You can use all those tools to get, well, not all those tools, but all those platforms where you can publish your content and be able to build a certain community and authority and have people follow you. So this would be really the next steps. And yeah, so you're gonna see at first it's not that easy, but the more you do it, the more you publish content, you have to stay consistent. So the more you publish content, the more there are chances that people see your content, the more people will be interested by your content, and also, yeah, the more people will want to interact with your content. Also, what's cool with that tool is that it allows you to create videos really easily. So you just need a text prompt. Once again, we learned how to write the best prompts possible, how to generate great videos, how to translate those videos, so you can really reach people from all over the world with directly translating all your videos. So you can, for example, have videos in English, you can have a YouTube channel in French, you can have a YouTube channel in Spanish, in Indian. So you really decide what is the perfect language for you, and create videos in that language with InVideo. So final words. Once again, as always, I'm really happy to be your instructor. It was really an honor for me to be able to help you learn a little bit more about this tool. As I said at the beginning, this is a tool that I personally use. I like using it a lot. It's a really quality tool. The team behind this product are really good as well. So if you see the videos that we have created, it's really quality videos. Play with it a little bit more, download the videos that you have created, and you'll see it's really nice quality videos. So yeah, honestly, this is why I created a course around this product to recommend it to everybody. And it's really a tool that you can use no matter what type of business that you have. It could be, well, it could be a video-based business, or it can be just a simple, let's say you have a car wash business, as in one of the classes. Well, you can create car wash videos around your business. So it's really a way for you to create more content for your business. And yeah, monetize it in the future. So once again, really happy to have been your instructor for this course. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked my teaching style, and see you in another of my courses.